here in Milwaukee. Baseball coming up on this Memorial Day. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Milwaukee Brewers. The headline today, the hitting streak he's been on.
Yeah, an impressive streak. Can he keep it going in this one? Feels like there isn't a pitch he can't hit right now. Looking forward to seeing how they deal with him.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now, and on the mound now, DL Hall.
Well, Boog, something of interest to me is that this guy's really struggled when working out of the stretch, pitching with runners in scoring position. So the key for him is to attack hitters, try to get ahead in the count, and limit allowing runners on base. And if he can do that, I think that will help him to avoid those situations. Now, at some point, he's going to have to deal with them. And I think it's just one of those mental things that he's going to have to overcome.
And stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. And that misses. And we are underway in game one of the series. Out to center. Mitchell gets under it. Makes the grab, one down. Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup put together by manager Alex Cora. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Zingy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these players even during batting practice. When it doesn't matter, they're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, they step right in and continue with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads.
The other way. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. Now it's Devers at the plate. 7th right now on the American League home run leaderboard. And that is out of play. Devers recently taking home Player of the Month honors.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
Strike two. That one missed. One out and a runner at second here in game one of this 3-game set.
Ball two.
In the dirt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two, 2. And there's a ball.
Full count.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Man at second. Gets a piece and stays alive. Three and two. Payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
Now batting Tristan Casas. 1 run batted in yesterday. Their only run of the game. Swings through that.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Grounder might be 2. Safe! In comes the run from second. On the board first, it's 1-zip. And so 2 on with 1 out. Red Sox already lead it. Wong now at the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Fastball is outside.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That's in there. And 1-1. And that one hammered. Chourio raging back towards the wall. Squeezes it, and that should get the job done as he tags from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they lead by 2.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
And now it's Alex Bregman. And first offering is fouled off. Bregman with just 1 more homer to reach the 200 career mark.
You know, we usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their careers. He's putting himself in great company.
And down on strikes. And that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Brewers nothing. And we're back. And towing the slab here, Brian Bayo. What do you have on him?
Well, he's been giving up a lot of hard contact this season. I mean, coming in, guys are hitting comfortably in the high 200s. So many times there's some bad luck, but then also there's just a little miss here or a little miss there that changes the outcome of the at-bat. We'll see if he can be consistent and make adjustments quickly in this one.
Bottom of the first, this is Bryce Terang. And a strike in there.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
0-1 now. And that one fouled off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it'd throw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls, but because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees.
Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. And an important bat for them, batting 5th in this one, Jackson Chourio.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, you know, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting in a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Christian Yelich in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. And that's
Ball
downstairs. And that's ball 1. Out to short. Whips it to Casas. Yelich out on the play. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Brewers go down quietly. They trail things here 2-0. Your time is up, this your third out. Plus we got hitters on deck, make you word now. We gon' pull up, hood up, what now? Jump out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Hall back to work. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Contreras hauls it in, and there's one away. And now the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
And he drops it down the third baseline. And a foul ball. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Here's Story now. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. On the ground right side. And foul ball. Man at first, one away. Next offering is in for a strike. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra to the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game,
One
though.
ball, 2 strikes.
Ball 1 there.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just to waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Swing and a miss. Adam out front for the strikeout. Now batting Jarren Duran. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Rafaela off of first with 2 away. Outside. And now 2-0.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases. And
well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Brewers nothing. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the catcher, William Contreras.
He is a talented player. His big brother Wilson has voiced that his little brother may end up being better than he is.
Splits the plate. It's 0-1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Turned on, but foul wide of third.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
In the air, center field. Rafaela makes the catch, and there's 1 down.
Batting 5th, the left fielder, Jackson.
Here's the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. Chourio with an impressive 5-hit performance in his last game. Fought off foul. Bayo, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Reese.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's game. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Duran quickly gets it back in. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Garrett Mitchell digs in now. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And a slider in there for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you'd have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Two on, one out. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And ball one.
2 strikes.
Got him. That's the second out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him on base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Next for the Brewers, Joseph Ortiz.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Chance to extend that hitting streak to 10 games here.
Swinging a foul straight back. And that's off the inside edge. And it's a ball and a strike. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one not close. And the count is 2-2. Outside with a breaking ball. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
2 on, 2 outs. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. 2 left on. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Brewers nothing. On to the third inning. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Rob Refsnyder.
Refsnyder.
Let's go Brewers!
Yeah.
The 0-1. And it's fouled away. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. He reached out a walk his first time. Climb the ladder with that fastball. Strike one. One out, base is empty. And a strike to Devers.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And misses inside. Fly ball down the line. Ortiz hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tristan Casas.
So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. He's 0 for 1. And that one is inside. And it's 1-1. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And gone. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. Outside with a breaking ball. Two outs, base is empty. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Elly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And it gets by him.
Now batting, second baseman, Alex.
Here's Alex Bregman.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Wong leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Ball.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one at 95 missed up top. And the count is even, 2-2. Lifted in the air, right field. He makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 3-0.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be rocking that stage to the sun out.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Shortstop, and Cruz. Monasterio.
When he don't slow down, I'm grown now. Yeah, I'm on now. I'm dropping the top, I'm skirting off. I'm in a foreign now. Magic City, bring an umbrella. It's pouring down. 300 for the flip-flops.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. That one the other way. And foul ball. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Gonna count 1-2.
2 strikes.
On the ground, right side, Casas. He steps on
He's
the bag.
out.
1 up, 1 down.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Cruz.
Back to the top of the lineup, Bryce Terang will hit next. Struck out swinging his first time.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. One down, base is empty. Into the outfield, base hit.
Everything came together for him. He got that front
right
foot
fielder,
down,
number
and
10.
pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now Sal Frelick. Line drive. And that's a fair ball. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And now it's Christian Yelich. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That's in for a strike at 95. 0-1. One away with a runner at third here in the last half of the third. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And now it's William Contreras. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Yelich goes. Pitch inside.
Back inside.
Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
You can have all the speed in the world, but if you don't have a good lead and a good jump, sometimes it's best to just shut it down. You can't just think that you're going to outrun the baseball. Really good job. Pitcher getting the ball to the catcher. Nice throw down to second base. Probably would have been better served shutting it down after that bad jump.
And the 1-0.
Inside, ball 2.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
Ball, that's off the plate.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find his zone.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Chourio stands in now, looks at that one inside. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Kicks and deals. Base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And here is Hoskins. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the slider just misses. Contreras over at second. Chourio at first. 2 out of the inning. There's a strike up high, and it's 1-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And the count 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Duran brings it in, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. On to inning number 4. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Brewers 2. Back here in Milwaukee, now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know, these Red Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
That one is absolutely belted. Back there. And out of here. And that should quiet this home crowd. And they add to their lead. It's 4-2.
Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Here's Trevor Story. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. DL Hall done for the day, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
So
the
they
Brewers,
turn to the lefty in this spot,
number
number 77.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And stepping in is the speedy Jarren Duran. 0 for 2 in this one. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 7-2. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
So digging in, Rob Refsnyder, 1 for 2. That clips the corner. Four runs already in the frame. Top half of inning number 4. That's to third, and it stays fair.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Man aboard, and here is
Rafael.
Devers. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. Runner on the go. He swings and fouls one off. Out to short. Into the outfield, base hit. And out to aboard.
Couple of singles back to back. Just a simple ground ball the
Tristan
other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
First and second, no outs. Casas, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. No outs, runners at first and second. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Next offering is fouled back. Refsnyder at second. Devers at first. One gone. Breaking ball inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Two on, 1 out. He's in there.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Alex Bregman.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Alex Bregman up next for the Red Sox. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. There's a strike. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. The 0-2. And that just misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a miss. Nice job behind the plate there.
Got to give him a huge amount of credit on the mound right there. Got squeezed a little bit on the pitch right before that one. You know it should have been a strike. Everyone in the building knew that it should have been a strike, but he didn't let it get to him and throw him off his game. Came back with another good pitch for the punch out with the bases loaded. That's good pitching right there.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's 7-2. Back here at American Family Field. Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. That's in there. 0-1.
Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That one almost got him.
2 strikes. Ball 2. 2-2 the count.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Rafaela under it. 1 down.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Ortiz at the plate and takes high there. The Red Sox leading by 5. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Got him swinging.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Monasterio in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Right through there for a strike. And that drops in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just
Ball
missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hit weakly on the ground. Story tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. Offense held in check there. We played 4. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Brewers 2. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Rafaela.
This one in the air. Makes the grab, 1 away.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. This one lifted in the air, left field. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Now batting, left fielder.
So the lineup
Jaron
flips over.
Duran.
Jaron Duran up next for the Red Sox. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Check swing, no appeal. Ball 1.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting one.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Freeland makes the catch, and that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Brewers 2.
Watch me, let me work. I put in work.
And we're back. John
go.
Shambi
For
with
the
my buddy
Brewers,
Chris
the
Singleton.
second
It's set to
baseman,
get us
Cruz.
started. Bottom 5. Bryce Terang.
If you find someone that disagrees, please tell me. Nothing ever changed but the money, yeah, I'm still me. But I think they forgot what I've accomplished. Went from up and coming to stunting, my flow's polished. Every time I touch the mic, I leave.
Bayo back to work. And that
Ball
one
1.
is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Ripped on the ground to second. Bregman to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of
Now
keeping
batting,
the ball
right
out of the
fielder.
air. Lets the
Now,
defense work behind him with
Freeland.
another ground ball. Good execution.
Next for Milwaukee, Sal Freeland. That
Ball
one inside,
inside.
and it's 1-0. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. Stays alive. Swings and misses, struck him out. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Elly stepping into the box now. The MVP in 2018, the runner-up in 2019. Yelich goes 6 feet 3 inches,
0-1 to count.
205 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Good late
0-2.
sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Oh, 0-2 now.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Two outs. That's a hit. Man at first, William Contreras now at the plate. That one
Ball, that's out.
outside, 1-0. That one catches the corner for a strike. Yelich off of first with 2 away. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. And that drops foul. Here's a 1-2. In the air, left side. And makes the grab. And that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 5 innings complete. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Brewers 2. Top of the 6th inning, and stepping in for Boston, Rob Refsnyder. There's the strike.
You know, these Red Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Next offering is fouled back. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Rafael Devers up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. There's the strike. Not close with that one. Now 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Up next
2 down, bases empty. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. That's out to center field. Mitchell gets under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Brewers 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6. Now it's going to be Jackson Chourio. First pitch misses. Action in the pen down there. Brennan Bernardino getting ready to go. Winkowski warming up as well. The 1-0. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Next pitch is outside. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That's in for a strike. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little
First
surprised it
baseman,
went his
number
way at
12,
the plate. But
Reese
as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Hoskins.
Man at first, nobody out. Rhys Hoskins up now for the Brewers. He has singled and he has flied to left. Hoskins pushes it foul. Nobody out. Runner at first. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. Did not go. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Brian Bayo departs, and he leaves with the lead after giving them some decent innings. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a moment.
Now pitching for
Lucas Giolito comes on
number
now.
54.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now here is Garrett Mitchell.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
And a foul ball.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Chorio, the base runner at first with one out. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location
baseman,
that this
3,
guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Just off the outside edge. And the count is 2-0. Foul ball. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
The Red Sox leading by 5 here in the bottom of the 6th. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The other way. Brings it in for the 3rd out. So a strong showing there from the Boston bullpen. We're through 6 full. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Brewers 2.
Now pitching for
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Aaron Ashby.
Coming on to face a righty bat, and they've had quite a bit of success against him this year.
So stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play. Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down. Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Bregman in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
No strike.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Yoel Payamps getting loose out there. Hudson, the lefty, warming up as well. One down, base is empty. And a strike on the outside edge.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That one missing inside. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And they'll do it again. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a ground ball up the middle and base hit.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but
Now batting,
he did
the
such
right
a nice
fielder,
job of
Will
pulling his
Yerr.
hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. And a strike of the outside corner at 95. Next offering is in for a strike. Squirts away a little bit. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Let's go Brewers.
Rafaela in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that one missing low. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. So 1 hit is all they get. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Brewers 2. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The shortstop, Cruz.
Stereo. Just trying to dance, yo, turn up the bass. We about to go. What's about to happen, girl? You already know. Taking control. We can take this ride, go faster or slow. Hold on to every little thing that
Late on that fastball. You know, we talk so much about how guys prepare for a start. For Giolito, one of the things that's really cool, he actually uses scouting reports and then plays MLB The Show to execute how he's going to go about attacking hitters. Puts it away for the out.
That was a good, hard fastball with some nice ride up in
The
the
batter,
zone right
number
there.
2,
Hitter
second
looked like he was
baseman,
on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him.
Reds.
Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
So the night before his start, he effectively goes over the lineup he anticipates he's going to face and plays the game. So he goes through an entire opposing lineup on MLB The Show, utilizing his own scouting report the team provided. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. For Giolito, it actually is an idea that kind of came together with his buddy Max Fried. They played together in high school in Los Angeles, and they're not sure who started it first, but in 2019, they each began to go over scouting reports using MLB The Show. The 1-2. Ground ball left side. Devers throws on to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 10. Now,
Sal Freeland up now for the Brewers. That's outside,
that ball went out.
and that's ball 1. And that's too high.
2-0.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. In there at the knees for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. He's got it, and that'll end the inning.
Shawty, tell me where you at. I ain't about to pick you, but I probably send a cap. I was never a gentleman, I was raised in a trap. Let you spend all this money tomorrow, I made it back. If she told me don't leave, I told her Shawty relax.
Now pitching from the
Welcome
Brewers,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start
number
the 8th.
31.
Yoel Payamps.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Here's Trevor Story now. 1 for 3. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
0-1's the count.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does. The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
And now 1-2. That one just misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
This one in the air, right field, Freeland. And there's one down.
now batting, left fielder Jarren Duran.
So up next, Jarren Duran.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Payamps, in his 5th season, he features a slider, a four-seamer, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Chorio has a beat on it, and there are 2 outs.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Rob Refsnyder digs in now. Pitch is in there. Strike one. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Abner Uribe appears to be getting loose. Hudson also getting ready. Ball one low.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one.
I would throw him another breaking ball.
1 ball.
Try to go again with the
strike.
fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Misses off the inside. Now 2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Nothing doing for Boston. But they're still on top 7-2.
Ladies, if you feel me, turn me up and let the beat bow.
When you in the presence of my crown, the beat drop, I won't let it hit the ground. Now you can fix your frown. Ow, and I ain't kick around and get down. My bite is bigger than my growl, I'm proud.
Now pitching for the Red
Back
Sox.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Josh Winkowski.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Yelich
Inside,
stands
ball one.
in here, leaves that one off the inside. Just
that's
missed.
kicked out. Ball in.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2
Now
balls
batting,
and no strikes,
catcher,
but now
William.
at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter.
Red.
But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction. If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Next offering is downstairs. Now one
Ball
missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground, 2 ball. Bregman for 1. On to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far
The
from
left fielder,
routine.
number 11,
That's the one thing about big
Jackson.
leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Rio.
2 down, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Jackson Chorio. And the first
that's
pitch
outside.
misses for ball 1. The Red Sox leading by 5 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
1 ball.
He has a
2
tendency
strikes.
to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Ripped to right. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down that time. Through 8 full, it's the Red Sox 7 and the Brewers 2.
Like a tar mat. Push the button on you haters, hit the thrusters. Hit the switch, cross, spit flames out the mufflers.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brian Hudson.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And here
Leading
is
off for the Red
Devers.
Sox, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Just
Nope, that's the ball.
missed. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen.
1-0.
Jarrett Koenig, the left-hander, up and throwing. That misses.
2-0.
2 balls, no strikes. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is down low. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. To the right side. On to first. One up, one down.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Tristan Casas.
Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. That one fouled off. Swing and a bouncer. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher, Connor Wong.
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. First offering misses badly for ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. That one drifts inside. Next offering is in for a strike. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So they make short work of them there. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Brewers 2.
Now pitching for
Back
Boston,
now as they hand the ball to a
Number
fresh arm to
83.
start the bottom of the ninth. Brennan Bernardino.
And he's been fantastic this year, really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
And the batter
Leading
now
off
is
for the
Rhys
Brewers,
Hoskins.
the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. just
Inside,
misses
ball
with that
one.
one. Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, not much you can argue with there as a hitter. That
The
pitch
center
was
fielder,
dotted on the
number
inside
5,
corner of the plate. I think even if he swings the bat, it blows him up and not really able to do anything with it anyhow. I think if you see that early, then perhaps you can pull those hands a little bit tighter and get the fat part of the bat to it. But I'd say overall, you just have to tip your cap on that one. Great execution.
And now the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch just misses. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
That clips the corner. Base is empty, 1 away.
1 ball,
Here the last
2 strikes.
half of inning number 9. Swings and misses. And they're down to their last out.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile
Third
up.
baseman,
His
number
confidence
3,
level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment move, get back on track. His team needs him.
Here's the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz. Right through there for a strike. Outside low, and that is ball 1. Bounce to the left side. Devers. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Red Sox take game 1 of the series on the road.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Be cropped out if you're not with us. Got the party jump.